You know, I don't know if it was that it was made in Italy or if it's from 2010 or what it is, but I was looking at the pack odds or searching for pack odds on this 2010 FIFA World Cup sticker box that I just picked up. I picked up about a case worth actually, and I'm in the PSA registry right now, and I'm feeling even better about this buy. The pop reports are super low, man. And when you consider that there's guys on this checklist like Messi, 2010 Panini sticker card of Messi, Ronaldo, 2010 Panini sticker card of Ronaldo, Rooney, Mesut Ozil, Bastion Schweinsteiger, Ribery, Ronaldinho, the list goes on and on and on. Like some of the most premier names in the last 10, 15, 20 years of professional soccer, overseas soccer, club soccer, international soccer, everything that is driving the soccer marketplace right now, it's coming out of this box. It's an 11-year-old box, 2010 FIFA World Cup soccer. What I'm here to tell you is I believe there's inherent value in this box just by breaking the seal before grading, honestly. This box, my cost average on these came down to $50 a piece. Shipping included. These came out of some warehouse in Egypt. This is not a joke. I can imagine like a glorious revolution and people scattering in and pulling out as many boxes as they can. Go with that narrative if you like. But what we're trying to do with some of these unboxings lately, if you can recognize a little bit of a theme going. Last week we did 1994 Generation Extreme, right? It was an extreme sports product released in the mid-90s. Tony Hawk rookie cards, low population, do big bucks. Those boxes cost $60. There was so much inherent value just by opening that box. I'm gonna grade a lot of it. Had a great time opening it. Hope you guys had a good time watching it. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment. We'd love to hear your feedback. But this is another example. That's how I got to 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa this week. This is another example of finding value in ripping, because at the end of the day, as collectors, this is what we love, right? This is what I love anyway. I love playing with cardboard. I love playing with cardboard all day long. I love ripping. Yes, I grade. Yes, I resell. This is all part of the business that I also love so much, but it starts here, right? It starts with ripping. So I'm gonna start my ripping because this checklist is just loaded, like I said. You know, I'm curious now. Total pop from this product in PSA 10, 63 across the pop report. Where is even the best way to go into this darn thing? I'm afraid. Total pop is 63 across, I believe it's a 200 card checklist. I'm gonna invest in a razor knife. I think we can accommodate that with how much we spend in grading every week. We can buy a razor knife, but anyway, I digress. I'm excited as can be to break into this. Again, it came from Egypt. The top of the box looks like it's seen better days. I definitely did not discern when I went into the case. I just grabbed one because I wanted it to be as completely random as possible, but there you see the seal still on it, on top of everything else. Again, 2010, I think I need my scissor back for a second. There's that razor knife not here for me when I need it. Error. Oh my goodness, there we go. And we didn't come close to the cards. That's how it's supposed to be. But there you go, you got all your sticker packets lined up. It smells like 2010 in South Africa. I wasn't there, but I heard it was delightful. And better get cracking because it looks like we got a lot of these bad boys to go. Now, it's incredible, and you can say it's the pop report, you can say it's whatever you'd like. And by the way, I've only opened some wrestling stickers in my life and some other more modern day Panini products. But the pop reports on these are super low. There you see. The centering is going to be the problem, I assume. There's your team card coming out. Neilmar, Bernard Parker, crisp wood on the end. Actually, the centering's not terrible on these. Corners don't look bad. I mean, the packs are coming out pretty good. Pretty solid, honestly. I'm gonna go random here. I'm not gonna go in order. Random is way more fun. Way more fun. And by the time we get a few in, hopefully we'll find our stride and have the surefire way to open these bad boys, because they are sticking a little bit. It's the only problem when you order old product, right? You do have a little bit of sticking potential. Jonathan Spector, good old USA boy Tim Weiss, Yuji Nakasama, and Cavani. We're gonna put Cavani to the side for now. Cavani's not one of the biggest names that we're looking for, but he's definitely a solid name. Just a little background, if you all haven't started looking at the research so far, a PSA 9 Ronaldinho from this product. PSA 9 Ronaldinho just did 100. The one before that did 175. Messi does like 250 in a 10. Ronaldo, same thing. I mean, but even the lower end guys, you know, I saw a Messi in a 6 do like $40. So there is definitely, if you're a grader, there's definitely opportunity here. It might be a little too soon to say that. We haven't hit any of the big names in our 3 packs. But we love playing with cardboard, even if it is of the sticker variety. There you go. Clint Dempsey. Us boys from the US remember that name well. Throw Clint to the side. That might be worthwhile. Zach Kumi, 2010 FIFA World Cup official mascot. You know, I bet there's somebody out there that would love to have that in a slab, because some people are just crazy. Anthony Annan, Italia team cards, Simone Elliott, or Simon Elliott, sounds more right since he's from New Zealand. Another Simon. Thanks a lot, pal. Nice to see you again. He wanted me to say his name again, so I got it right that time. Patrice Evra, I'm pretty okay with that. A legend from France. Absolute legend. Thomas Kallenberg. Happy with the Evra. Decently centered. Corners and edges look pretty good. We're gonna go through a couple more packs for you guys. Hopefully you'll see us land some of the names that we're looking for. Well, without any further ado. So there's your second World Cup sticker of Lionel Messi. Centering is definitely not 50-50. I would say it's probably not 60-40. I would venture to say it's like 75-25 if I'm being really scrupulous. But again, like, if you can hit this for us, David. Corners, edges, I mean, it's coming out of the back pretty good. Card number 122. If you look in the registry, there's actually multiple card number 122s. I'm not positive it's this way for every card out of this set, but for Messi, it is the case. There's also a blue, this is the black back, obviously it's black, the writing and the text. There's also a blue back and a red back. There's even less in the pop report on those, so I assume they're short printed. Cardboard Connection does not list this checklist very easily. But again, even in a 9, this is like $100+ card. So yeah, we're gonna sleeve that bad boy. We're gonna bang out the rest of these packs. There's a lot of them. We'll give you a recap at the end. Hang in there. If you have any questions, reach out, DM us, and like I said, we'll give you the recap as soon as I bang these bad boys out. See you on the other side. Benzema. Karim Benzema. Kind of a legend in that world, wouldn't you say? Not a bad little pull. The French legend Karim Benzema. Philip Lahm. Nice and even, those edges and corners are. Centering's not so bad either. A lot of packs left. Cards are dropping pretty well. Mesut Ozil, German legend, excellent centering, and right behind him, it's kind of a little bow going on this guy, but look at that guy. Y'all remember the man Wayne, right? Look at that. Ronaldinho, the Brazilian Wonderama. Looking for another Brazilian. A Ronaldinho out of this product in a PSA 9 I mentioned earlier is like an easy $100 bill. Let's find some Ronaldinho. At least we know we're going to get some doubles. Another Wayne Rooney. Perfect centering. Love it. It's really the first one I've gotten where you got a little bit of imprint going on. I think it's just kind of how the packs might have sat on each other. It doesn't really look like a print line. For the most part, these surfaces have been pretty good. Didier in the house. Chelsea legends. Take the same pack. Bruno Silva. And Sergio Romero. Some of the best names in the last 20 years, guys. Yes, there's no Haaland in here. There's no Sancho in here, right? There's no Pedri. There's no Mukoku. They're not here. But Rooney, Messi, Chris Evra, yeah, I'll mess with those guys. Sergio Busquets. Gotta double check how many packs are in here. Guys are lucky you're only catching the highlights. It's a tedious box. Miroslav Klose. Cool shot. Played on some World Cup teams. Did a lot more than that, yeah. In Munich, I think he was Bayern. Thierry Henry. Definitely one of the best French players in the last 20 years. Came over and played in the States for a while too. Sergio Aguero. $75 PSA 10. I believe that's his first World Cup card. I could be wrong. Another Clint in the house, repping that USA. Good opportunity to work on posture. I always loved playing FIFA and scoring a goal with this guy because when you score, even when you miss, you didn't have to score. You just kick the ball with this guy and the announcer would go, "Schweinsteiger!" Bastion Schweinsteiger. Fierce boot. You know that guy, back in a red uniform, though not that red uniform. Centering looks really nice. Just because I want to feel better about that hit, we're going to sleeve that guy. Looks good though, really nice centering. Again, if that 10's 200, 250, depends on the day. Pretty darn solid though. Rob Van Persie. It's amazing to me that this guy's not still talked about more. Phenomenal scorer out of the Netherlands. He was so much fun to play with. Him, Wesley Sneijder. Oh, I miss FIFA. Bruno Alves. Love it. Rio Ferdinand. Another legend from England. Fender. Andrea Pirlo. Another legend of Italy. Memory serves, didn't he win the boot that year for the World Cup? I forget what he won. He won something that year for the World Cup, I'm almost positive. Someone, fact check me on that. Steven Gerrard. We'll talk about an unbelievable boot from the front line of England. Ronaldinho in the house. Really nice picture of him. Great color. Again, $100 in a PSA 9. Look forward to that. And Frank Lampard on the end. Poor centering on that guy. But still, respect for Frank Lampard. He's getting pulled. Ronaldinho, I don't know if that centering is going to do it for us, but edges, corners, all look really nice. Good card. Centering looks a little off. 70-30 maybe, but I'll probably sneak that into the sub order. Nani. Thank goodness too, because I just had like 4 packs in a row where there was nothing. I had Nani. Finally, I hit a Nani. Try. Really though, I was surprised to go that many packs in a row, especially since we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Real long rip, but it's been fun. Zambrotta. Like I said, we're starting to get the doubles falling here. Dani Alves in the house. Happy to grade that. Nicely centered. I stopped to look at card 26. Hey Nako, celebrate Africa's humanity. Obviously, there's a couple of different cards on this checklist that aren't, players, jugadores, from your stadium cards, various arenas they used for the cup, etc., qualifying, etc., where these teams play at. Then you've got your hologram stickers. Here's an example of that coming up. Côte d'Ivoire. I never say that right. I just should say the Ivory Coast and call it a day, but sometimes you try and sound fancy and you exceed yourself. So there you go. So at least, again, no major hits, but every now and then you get to see a little sparkle. Here's the first one of these I've seen, and I'm not too upset with how it looks out the pack. Kaka! Kaka World Cup. His first one. Nice card. Really nice card. Edges, corners, really consistent. Another example of it. Pretty well centered. Top to bottom is iffy. Iffy, but we're going to try. That should get sleeved. That should get sleeved. Just doing so many of these packs, it's like you forget what you're doing sometimes. Sergio Ramos. You all know him. That guy's a little off center. Xabi Alonso. That one's definitely not going to grade. That's off center. USA. USA. Something tells me to grade that. I don't know why. Something tells me somewhere along the line that might be a $50 PSA 10. And it was centered. Flimsy boxes, flimsy packs. It's gonna happen. Fortunately, that's like the only one that it happened to. Is it worth opening this? I mean, it's a box break, so you're supposed to open every pack, right? Yep. Let's see how bad it is. Accordion style. Heavens. Heavens. Again, 11-year-old product. What are you gonna do? Just don't have a Ronaldo, a Chicharito, a Beckham, a Kaka, a Suarez. It has none of the above. We're good. We're going to put those right there. Let's finish strong. Got Wesley coming out again. Frank Ribery, bit of a pest in his days with France. Not quite like Zidane level, Zidane level. Headbutt. No, not quite Zidane level, but Frank Ribery, great French player, loved by his country. Back-to-back Argentinians to end the pack. Neither one named Messi. Teased me, you Argentinian flag, you. The nerve. Fernando Torres de España. Classic footballer. As we land the second Ronaldinho. For one of our last packs, looking dead centered. We're good with that. We're good with that. That's a good hit. That's a good hit to keep on going. Winding down to the ends. Very nice. Card number 500. Ronaldinho. Legends. I don't know if any of you guys got to meet him this summer at the National. Heard he was a pretty cool guy. 2 packs, 3 packs, 3 packs left. No Chicharito yet, no Beckham yet, no Suarez yet. Couple doubles, but David Villa, hardly a legend, but definitely a great goal scorer for España once upon a time. Last one. Doesn't sound like Messi. Doesn't sound like Beckham either. I don't know, I'm not feeling great about this last pack. Yet something told me, Whew. That's the break. Wow. A lot of packs out of those boxing. Did I mention I got like 11 more? This is going to take a while to break down. I'm not going to lie. Definitely a tedious break. I'd say that's where most of the energy is going, is the time to just break it down, because at 50 to 60-ish a box, the value is really obvious to me. So just a quick recap. I flashed a lot of these guys on the screen already, but from David Villa to Fernando Torres, Frank Ribery, Wesley Sneijder, Xabi Alonso, Sergio Ramos, Dani Alves, Zambrata from Italia, Nani, Wesley Sneijder again, another Zambrata, Pirlo, I think we hit 2 of them, the Lampard, the Terry, Alexis Sanchez, Steven Gerrard, Rio Ferdinand, Bruno Alves. I mean, you're listening to these names, you're hearing me, right? Like, these are legends in the international soccer community. Rob Van Persie, Bastion Schweinsteiger, once again, Clint Dempsey, we got a couple of him, Thierry Henry, Sergio Busquets, the Aguero, which, by the way, I'm going to pull out, because that was Romero. I did pull out the Aguero. Bruno Salva, Drogba, a couple Rooneys, a couple Robinhos, Mesut Ozil, German absolute legendary status, Eduardo Cavani. I mean, those were just the guys that I wasn't sleeving. What did I just yell out there? 20 plus cards? You don't think I could get $2 a piece for those? I'm sure I can get a lot more than that, especially when they're packed fresh. You're talking 2 really nice Ronaldinhos that in the slabs, a 9 or a 10, you're talking anywhere from 120 to 250, maybe more on the right day, maybe more when it's soccer season, when a big tournament's coming up, maybe more when who knows what. I mean, this Ronaldo is darn near perfect, man. It's gorgeous. I sold this card in an 8. I got like $60 for it. It was an 8. What are we talking about here? So the bottom line is value, right? It is impossible to buy new wax and feel like you're getting your money's worth. At least most of the time. I don't know, maybe some of you guys have just ridiculous luck. Box breaks, same deal. Case breaks, same deal. It's gambling at this point. It's gambling. So, and there's a place for it. There's definitely a place for it. Don't get me wrong. I love to have fun too. I love to watch high-end products. I love Bowman Chrome. That's where I got my start in this hobby. Really was falling in love with Bowman Chrome, first autos and colors and gems and slabs, and one thing leads to the other, etc. But sometimes if you're trying to do this to continually generate revenue, you got to look at how you're getting your money out of the product. Maybe you're not doing it for continually generated revenue and you just want to know that you're going to get your money out of the product, have a reasonable price tag, and enjoy it at the same time. I love this stuff. It's 2010. It's cool imagery. It's not old. It's not new either, though. It's slightly throwback, right? We're starting to see more of this stuff pop up as kind of homage to past sets from new sets, Panini. But honestly, I had a blast. I got a lot more stickers to open up. This was fun as can be. Hope you guys learned a lot about this product. If nothing else, then there's a bunch of packs to rip through. Any questions, comments, love to know what you thought of the video. DM us, like, follow, subscribe to our YouTube, IG handles. Let us know what you thought. I got a perfect pillow sitting here with this pile of package, so I think I'm going to take a nap because it's a good time. I've hired myself out playing with cardboard for one day, hanging out with all these legends of the international FIFA community. You guys have a great afternoon playing with your cardboard. We'll check in real soon.